It's not uncommon for a beleaguered company to go back to its roots to reorient itself. And no product exemplifies that paradigm better than the BlackBerry Classic. This is vintage stuff, harkening back to an era where QWERTY keyboards were the norm and the tech world zealously got high on crackberry handsets, thumbs flapping away. BlackBerry hasn't been shy in suggesting that the Classic can bring those users back. But is the inclusion of an old-school trackpad one few things that separates the Classic from a Q10 that much of a draw? We took a short trip through a time warp to find out. A quick glance at the Classic elicits memories of devices past. This is a BlackBerry hardware cocktail, with the key ingredients coming from the bold 9900 U and various other bolts and curves from the past. In spite of the throwback design, the build quality is superb. A stainless steel ring lines the edges of the phone, fusing together a rubberized and textured back with a 3.5-inch 720xd7720 IPS display, a toolbar, and a QWERTY keyboard. A quick glance at the Classic elicits memories of past devices. On the right side, you have the volume rockers and BlackBerry Assistant button. The 3.5mm headphone jack is at the top, and the nano SIM and microSD slots are on the left. The speaker grills and micro-USB port are at the bottom, while the camera and LED flash are on the back. One of the more obvious design cues here is the weight. This phone is slightly heavier than the XA0 and practically the same as the XA0, both considerably larger than the Classic. This heft adds to the nostalgic tone of the device. Remember how heavy your handset used to be, but seems a bit out of place in a time where going lighter is preferable. And yet, this phone feels more premium than mid-range, despite what turns out to be restrained specs. Not that you would, but an accidental drop of this phone would probably turn out better than a comparable mid-range handset. Die-hard BlackBerry users might lament the lack of a removable battery, but could be more than a little forgiving of the additional weight. If BlackBerry has even a whiff of confidence in the Classic's launch, it's because of the mostly positive reception to the Passport, though true sales figures